Once upon a time, in a far-off kingdom, there was a brave knight named Sir Cedric. He was known throughout the land for his courage and strength, and for his unwavering determination to do what was right. One day, word reached Sir Cedric that a wicked sorcerer named Zoltar had kidnapped the beautiful Princess Gwendolen and taken her to his dark and forbidding castle. Zoltar had put a powerful curse on the castle, making it impossible for anyone to enter without first facing a series of deadly trials. Determined to save the princess and break the curse, Sir Cedric set out on his trusty steed, a powerful black stallion named Thunder. He rode through treacherous mountains and dark forests, facing many dangers along the way. First, Sir Cedric encountered a pack of wolves that had been terrorizing the local villagers. Rather than charging at them with his sword and shield, he used his intelligence to outsmart them. He set up a trap using a piece of meat as bait, and when the pack of wolves came to investigate, he trapped them and freed the villagers from the threat of the wolves. The villagers were overjoyed and thanked Sir Cedric for his bravery and kindness. Next, Sir Cedric had to cross a treacherous river infested with crocodiles. Instead of trying to fight them, he used his knowledge of their behavior to safely cross the river by luring them away with a piece of meat while he swam across. Later, Sir Cedric was ambushed by a group of bandits on the road, but he was able to use his quick thinking to outsmart them. He pretended to be injured, and as they approached to loot him, he surprised them by jumping to his feet and overpowering them with his combat skills. He took their weapons and set them free, warning them to never prey on innocent travelers again or face his wrath. As he got closer to the castle, Sir Cedric had to navigate through a dense and dangerous swamp, where he was confronted by giant leeches and venomous snakes. He used his knowledge of the swamp and his resourcefulness to avoid their deadly attacks by using a stick to prod the leeches and a torch to keep the snakes at bay. He finally reached the other side of the swamp, where he found a small village that had been abandoned due to the curse. Sir Cedric promised himself to break the curse and help the people to return to their homes. Finally, Sir Cedric reached the castle, and he prepared to face the trials. The first trial was a fierce dragon that breathed fire, but Sir Cedric was not afraid. With his sword in hand, he charged at the dragon, and after a fierce battle, he emerged victorious. The second trial was a giant spider that spun webs of steel, but Sir Cedric was not daunted. With his shield in hand, he fought the spider, and with his sword, he cut it to pieces. The third trial was a close encounter with Zoltar himself, who had the ability to take different shapes and forms. Sir Cedric had to use all his knowledge and skills to figure out which one was the real sorcerer and strike him down. After a long and intense battle, Sir Cedric emerged victorious, having finally defeated Zoltar. With Zoltar defeated, the curse was lifted and the castle was freed. Sir Cedric freed the princess, and they rode back home together, hailed as heroes by all the people. The villagers who were forced to flee the village were able to return to their homes, and they thanked Sir Cedric for his bravery and kindness. As they returned home, Sir Cedric and Princess Gwendolen were greeted with a grand feast and celebration in their honor. The king and queen, along with the entire kingdom, were overjoyed at their safe return and the breaking of the curse. Sir Cedric and Princess Gwendolen fell deeply in love during their journey, and they were soon married in a grand ceremony. They ruled the kingdom with kindness, fairness, and wisdom, and they lived happily ever after. Sir Cedric was forever remembered as the brave knight who saved the princess and broke the curse, and his legacy lived on through the ages. His story was told and retold, inspiring generations of young men and women to be brave, resourceful, and never give up, even in the face of impossible odds. And so, my dear, the story of Sir Cedric and Princess Gwendolen comes to an end, but the lessons of courage, determination, and never giving up will live on forever.